Assalamualaikum, Tajahau, Ipadayarukkunge Vanikum.
So, today I will share with you about my industrial training report at NetbyteSEC Sendirian Berhad for 18 weeks.
18 weeks.
Starting from 3rd February until 5th June 2020. My name is Nur Shazwani binti Abdul Jalil, metric number 1160043, and I am a Bachelor of Computer Science with Honours Degree student majoring in Information Security and Assurance. NetbyteSEC Sendirian Berhad is an independent private sector company situated in Nilai, Negeri Sembilan, Malaysia. NetbyteSEC was incorporated under the Malaysian Companies Act 1965. This company was built in 2013 by Mr. Mahmud Rahman, the Managing Director of NetbyteSEC Sendirian Berhad. He is a former cybersecurity specialist at Cybersecurity Malaysia for more than 7 years. NetbyteSEC Sendirian Berhad specializes in providing professional information security services to government and private industry. NetByte's core solution set comprises business and technology strategy, systems design, system architecture, network infrastructure, system integration, Security Operations Center SOC Management, and Computer Emergency Response Team CERT establishment. NetbyteSEC Sendirian Berhad also provide consultation and training for specific services such as incident response handling and penetration testing training. As the company constantly growing, NetbyteSEC Sendirian Berhad clients are ranging from national security agencies such as National Security Council, Cyber Security Malaysia, Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission (MCMC), to corporate entities such as Malaysia Airport Holdings Berhad (MAHB), Payments Network Malaysia Sendirian Berhad (PayNet), Media Prima, Ministry of Education MOE, and MBank.
I have been trained as a security engineer during my internship training. My job scope is focusing on learning about computer security tools, security software, and technique for security testing. These are the list of tasks that were given by both Mr. Mahmud and Mr. Ramadan to me. The first task was Kali Linux installation. Second task was testing on penetration testing reporting tool, and the last one is a web assessment. All those tasks have helped me a lot in improving my skills in security field. First, we go to Kali Linux installation. This task is the first task given by Mr. Mahmud. All trainees under both departments are required to install Kali Linux operating system in their laptop. So this picture is the output of my first task, my own Kali Linux operating system. For your information, I have made a dual boot operating system for this task, one for Windows OS and one for Kali Linux. So why do we need this operating system? It is because when we involve in security field, it is really used to do security stuff using this particular operating system. Mr. Mahmud said that it is quite crucial to be familiar with Kali Linux environment as it is built for the distinct purposes of performing network security audits and forensic investigation. Kali Linux also comes fully loaded with hundreds of integrated tools to perform every aspect of penetration tests such as Metasploit, Wireshark, Hashcat, John the Ripper, and many more. The next task is testing on penetration testing reporting tool. In penetration testing, Report findings is compulsory so that we are able to explain in detail to clients about our services. For this task, we were given 3 penetration testing reporting tools, which are Faraday, Dradis, and One Report by Mr. Ramadan. My friend and I, Atika, have been assigned to investigate on Dradis tool. We need to complete the task within a month and present the findings that we have got on those reporting tools. So, this is the main page of Dradis framework. Dradis framework is one of the penetration testing reporting tools that saves much more time to generate a report with just one click. This framework also is a self-contained web application that provides a centralized repository of information to keep track of what has been done so far and what is still ahead. The basic unit of work in Dradis framework is a project. Each security assessment that we work on is represented as different projects in Dradis. For each project, it consists of 4 elements. First, issues. Second, people. Third, methodologies. And 4, notes. Issues can be represented as vulnerabilities and findings. For the next element, a team that is assigned in a project is considered as people. Only people assigned to the project can have access to the project. Methodologies in Dradis can be defined as the checklist of tasks that we need to perform on the projects to ensure every single task has been done. For notes, it is best described as folders. It is important how we structure our project using notes to make it more neat and understandable. The result from this task is to differentiate between all those 3 reporting tools: Faraday, Dradis, and One Report. Each of the tools has their own advantages and disadvantages. Through this task, I have developed new skills for penetration testing assessment as we are using vulnerability scanner tools such as Nexus and Nikto. The last task was web assessment. These tasks were given by Mr. Mahmoud and Mr. Ramadan. The main goal is the trainees supposed to get the root privilege from the web server while trying to obtain flags available in the website. The website was designed by Mr. Ramadan himself. Other goals were to find as much vulnerabilities from the website and exploit the vulnerabilities. At the end of the assessment, all trainees must provide full report on their findings during their way to gain the root privilege.
So this is the website that we need to exploit.
At the end of this task, I managed to obtain 3 flags but didn't manage to gain the root privilege. Mr. Mahmoud said it is a quite nice achievement and told me to practice more on my programming skills so that I can understand coding easily. During this challenge, vulnerability scanning, reconnaissance, and exploitation process are required. Lots of security tools that I have used to complete these tasks such as Research, Nmap, Nikto, and Gitdumper. I have also tried to inject the website using SQL injection and cross-site scripting. This task was a great challenge to polish out my skills on real-life challenge on pen testing. I also managed to gain lots of new knowledge and able to use new commands that I have not used before.
Ai, what's wrong? Now, we move to challenges and solutions.
There are many challenges through my 18 weeks of industrial training, which gave me an opportunity to strengthen my creative and critical thinking. But here, I want to point out 2 biggest challenges during my internship training at NetbyteSEC. The first challenge is new environment. I think this is the common challenge that always faced by each of the trainee in all sorts of departments during industrial training. Adaptation to a new environment in working style and people surrounding are quite challenging for me, but I managed to handle it well. With that, I need to learn fast from staffs and my colleagues and practice more to improve my skills. I also ask the staffs frequently for something that I am not sure about and to get good explanation about it. Nevertheless, if I have problems with the task given, I will ask for help from my colleagues too. The second challenge for me is when the Movement Control Order MCO started. During my 7 week of internship, the government has announced for a Movement Control Order MCO due to the growing on COVID-19 positive cases in Malaysia. As the pandemic grows bigger, infecting a huge number of people, MCO has been extended until the end of my internship period. During this MCO, Mr. Mahmood asked all the trainees and staffs to work from home. He encouraged us to try the free course on Splunk in the internet. Despite this course, I also tried other courses to strengthen my skills and gain new knowledge through CTF games that I participated during MCO. It is challenging for me to adapt in the new environment, but still I managed to adapt well. That is my solution. For the knowledge and skill acquired, to be honest, there's a lot of knowledge and skills that I have acquired during my internship at NetbyteSEC. But just like challenges just now, I will point out two most important things, which are soft skills and security knowledge. First, soft skills. Soft skills is one of the most in-demand skills in all employees that allocate a high demand in industrial field. Soft skills are including communication abilities, teamwork, critical thinking, social skills, and language abilities. These skills play an important role in influencing how well we can work or interact with others. One part of soft skills that I acquired during my industrial training is interpersonal skills. It is actually an ability to communicate and interact well with other people. When completing the task given, I need to be able to communicate well with other trainees to achieve success in completing the task. Other than that, leadership traits are also needed to inspire my colleague whenever we face challenging problems and to have decision-making capabilities during the completion of tasks with my colleague. Besides, my relationship with other staff in security engineering department has been developed in a good shape. Second, security knowledge. As I have worked as a security trainee, of course my knowledge and skills in security field are developed. Though at first I found this as a big challenge because there are many things I do not know and unfamiliar with, but I managed to learn it well through my colleague trainees and staff. Reconnaissance, vulnerability scanning, exploitation, and reporting acquire security knowledge. Thus, I have increased my security knowledge from the tasks and activities during my 18 weeks of industrial training. As a conclusion, industrial training program at Security Engineering Department of NetbyteSEC Sdn Bhd It's a very good experience for me as a computer science student to know and gain knowledge in security field. The new experiences gained during my exposure to the security field is truly unique from what I have learned during my studies at Faculty of Science and Technology in USIM. As it focuses more on hands-on part and not just theory. Though there are a lot of new things we learned during my industrial training, I found out that I really can make through it. Thank you for watching. Bye!